So you guys can see that I have some more of my floor painted. Gotta finish the rest of it on that side, but I gotta fix my seat bolt first that I had to cut. I gotta put a second coat on this because it's thin in some areas. I just decided to go over the sound pad from the factory. It came out really nice. I'm really happy with the stuff that I used. So I gotta finish it and put a second coat on it all. Probably that side too. And I gotta change my pedals out. You see I dropped my cover here for the steering wheel, and somebody really hacked in a bad remote start system, so I have to go through that and pull that out. And then I gotta drop the steering column and swap the pedals out and change the computer, which I believe is over there. And I still have to get the cable off of the shift linkage. But you can see that I'm moving along quite nicely. In about 2 weeks, when I get back from Maine, I'm going to order my carpet, I'm going to order my seats, and I'm going to order my rear seat delete kit. And hopefully I'll be able to get that in. I have the transmission. I'm going to dry fit that in the next week or so and see how that goes. I'm going to drop it off at Midland Transmission in Coventry and have them take a look at it, make sure all the seals are good in it, and you know, all the synchros and everything. So we're moving right along here. I'm going to order my rings on Friday when I get paid and get the pistons came in. I'll show you those momentarily. And I got to get that to the machine shop in the next week or so and get them going on the motor. I still need to get my crank bearings, and I think that's it. So, and a camshaft. But we're moving right along here, and the next big thing I'm looking for is an 8.8 Posi-Track rear end for this car, because I definitely want to put that in. That's going to make this car really what I want it to be. And guess what? I have a surprise for you guys. I'm going to buy a supercharger tonight for this. Pulled the flywheel and flex plate and stuff off of the back here, or the spacing plate. I don't know if it's actually called the flex plate or not, but got that off. Got my chain off of it finally. Took my T-Bird water pump off of it. The motor is ready to get either stripped down the rest of the way or sell it. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with it. If I go supercharged like I'm planning on it, then I don't really need the intake manifold anymore. And you can see my transmission is missing. I sold the transmission. Hey guys, so I got my Keith Black's Silv-o-lite hyper-eutectic pistons made specifically for the 89 Super Coupe Thunderbird 3.8 supercharged motor. I got those from Summit the other day. I've got to order the rings. The piston cylinders had to be bored 30 over, so that's what I ordered these. The standard bore on an 89 Super Coupe 3.8 is 3.811, so I had to order these in 3.8 411. That's exactly 30 over, so I have to do the same thing with the rings. And then the last part I need for the motor, for the bottom end, last two pieces I need for the bottom end will be the cam and the bearings for the crankshaft. Just so you can see these better, this is what they look like. These are the wrist pins. It's the bottom. Nice heavy duty piston. It's got a coated skirt so that when I start it up, if there's not enough oil up in the cylinder quite yet, it'll protect the piston and the wall of the cylinder. You can see that it's stamped 75 because 30 thousandths over is 0.75 millimeters, I believe. And that's how they refer to these pistons in these cars. There's the part number. Yeah, 0.75 millimeters. Set of 6. Paid $232 for these, I think, and that was shipped.